What's up, RBY Pokemon Challenges fam? This is Teo coming at you with another video, and this one's been a long time coming. I made a promise way back when, I think June, maybe even May, to do a Poliwrath run for a longtime channel supporter, Stephanie T. Now, Stephanie, I gotta apologize to you. I had this run halfway done. I was all the way up at Sabrina, actually, and it kind of got cut off. And the reason it got cut off is because I started doing my new overlay and I started kind of updating my style of doing these videos. I made my new rule set and everything. And the way that I had gone up to that point just didn't quite work. And I wanted to kind of put it off until I could update it and get it into the new system. So now that I've got everything set up, I can count my battles, I can count my resets, I can count time, I can have this whole nice overlay that gives us all the stats that we need. It's time to get into this and give Stephanie T the run that she has been waiting for so long. Got a promise to keep to an old friend. Feel like Luke Skywalker going back to Dagobah. So, yeah. Anyway, Poliwrath is an incredibly interesting Pokemon in that it's not really going to learn any new moves as we go through the game. The only level up moves it could get are Hypnosis and Water Gun, but it already knows those. It's just one of those weird spots. If we ever did forget them, we could learn them again via level up, but we're going to try to beat the entire game. 0 DVs, minimum battles, and no TMs. Let's get into this and see if it's possible. Let's see if we hit any major roadblocks. Let's see if we end up with like 500 resets. There's only going to be one way to find out, which is to do the run, but I do think we have a chance. Body Slam is really strong and we do have good attack. On top of that, Water Gun is at least a same type move, and Hypnosis will let us put opponents to sleep so that we can get the turns to knock them out. We can see that we're really slanted towards defense and attack though, and not really the fastest Pokemon. So will that make an impact? We're just gonna have to see. So let's get into this one and find out how it goes. Oops, there we go. We're gonna start a brand new game here for Stephanie T. And that means that we're going up against Steph T. Or we're playing as Steph T, but wait, my name's gonna disappear. So, I'm just I. And sorry, we're gonna make Steph T my rival so that we keep that name all the way through. And just thank you for supporting the channel, Stephanie. Now, we are going to pick up our Poliwrath here, and we need to give him a name. And I don't know if you guys are fans of anime like Full Metal Alchemist, but I'm just thinking Wrath, guys. You know. Wrath. One of the homunculi who's actually like the Emperor. The Führer, if you will, in that story. Yeah. So, here we are. We have our Poliwrath. Let's just make sure that we are in fact on 0 DVs and minimum battles. We got our 0 DVs put in. Perfect. Sorry, just a second, guys. Just eliminate some background noise here. Okay, hopefully there's not too much background noise, but wifey's talking in the other room, so yeah. Anyway, let's get into this one. We have everything set, and it's time to fight Rival 1. This should be an incredibly easy fight, I think, because we're just going to use Body Slam, and I don't think we even need to mess with Hypnosis. It's not 100% accurate. Body Slam should just do the job. And now we can just make our way through this early game where Rock shouldn't be hard in this one. We're starting off with Water Gun, which is 40 base power, and we have a same type attack bonus, and is 4 times super effective. It should be a one-shot. on both of its Pokemon. The only reason it wouldn't be a one-shot would be because of either our speed being too slow and him landing something like Bind on us, which could make the run, or just make the battle last multiple turns, or alternatively, of course, if our special's not quite strong enough to one-shot, but I don't see that being the case. I mean, he should, I think, go down pretty quickly. Now, one thing about Poliwrath is that, Poliwrath. Sorry, I'm thinking of Poliwrath as I'm about to make my comment. Poliwrath will probably underperform against its previous evolutions, Pokemon like Poliwhirl and Poliwag, because it doesn't get all of the moves that those Pokemon get. One that really sticks out, of course, is Amnesia. Because it doesn't get Amnesia, it's not going to have a super strong Water Gun at the end of the game, and those Pokemon can also learn Hydro Pump as they go through the game via level up, whereas our Poliwrath is not going to get access to that. So, this is another one of these cases, just like what we've looked at with Weepinbell versus Victory Bell, or Ivysaur versus Venusaur, where depending on the context at least, Poliwrath might underperform its previous evolutions, and I think that's incredibly interesting. Now here, Geodude's a one-hit KO, and Onix, easy one-hitter. No problem there. So we're through that section on 0 resets. So now we can move on to the next section where, again, Misty I don't think is going to be too terribly hard, just given the fact that, unlike a lot of other Pokemon, you know, that don't have great coverage moves or great typing, we just saw this with Vulpix for example, Poliwrath kind of has it all. Body Slam is about as strong a physical move that we could get at this point in the game to just take down Misty's team, and because of our typing, she's never going to use strong water type moves against us, because her AI is Smart AI, and Smart AI says, hey, don't use water moves against water type Pokemon, which means she's just going to spam Tackle and Harden against us. That should make that fight pretty darn easy, but it kind of remains to be seen. If we're not doing enough damage, we could get wrecked, but I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just going to make my way through all of these trainers in this section, and hey, Body Slam, easy. Easy hits. Now, the places where I do think we're going to have trouble are going to be in the late game. I think something like Agatha, for example, could be hard in that we only have Water Gun to use against her ghosts. And they have good special, meaning that we're not going to do a ton of damage. The first Gengar knows Mega Drain, which could do a lot of damage to Poliwhirl, or Poliwrath, sorry. Keep calling it Poliwhirl. Sorry, Poliwrath. You look too much like your unevolved forms to me. You look like just a slightly angrier version of them. Oh, and we paralyzed that coughing. There we go. Okay, so we get through that. I'm gonna pop one potion, and now let's take on Jesse and James very quickly. And Body Slam. Body Slam on Meowth. Like, we're just spamming Body Slam because I'm pretty sure it's my strongest move. But here I'm just gonna go like this. Just Sleep and Water Gun. There we go. And I think we can just go fight Misty immediately. I don't think there's any reason why we would actually need to put her off, given that we can put her to sleep on top of having Body Slam for coverage. This might just be an easy fight. We're going to take on this junior trainer first. I am going to try to put this one to sleep, just to be a little safer. Peck is super effective against a Poliwrath, for what it's worth. And now let's get into the Misty fight. Let's just see. Maybe she's going to be a first attempt victory here? So I do put Staryu to sleep. She did use an X defend, so we're going to do less damage, but it's still a 3-hitter there. We put Starmie to sleep, which is good. We want to stop it from using Harden. And 4 hits, I mean, the last one was a crit, but still, that was not hard. Completely easy. So we get through Misty on the first attempt, and we're still on 0 resets at this point. So we're outperforming a lot of Pokemon that are very high in the S tier. There are a lot of Pokemon that are in the S tier that needed optional battles here. There are a lot of Pokemon in the S tier that needed multiple resets at this point in the game. Not Poliwrath, he's doing just fine. So I'm going to put Spearow to sleep, given that it knows Peck, which is super effective, and then we just knock it out. I'm going to use Water Gun here on Sandshrew, that works. Body Slam's a one-hitter, and it's a two-hitter on Eevee. Wow, this is just ridiculous how easy this run is. At this point, no problems. And I mean, Body Slam's a strong enough move for the late game. When we get to Lorelei, I think Body Slam will be enough to get through most of her team. Might have to use some double slaps just for, extra, moves to use as we go through just to conserve PP, but we're probably going to put most of our PP ups into Body Slam if I had to guess. And, yeah, a lot of this section I think is really just about managing PP. So I'm going to just take on this guy where I think Body Slam, not quite a one-hitter on the Mankey, that's fine though. And here against this Rocket Grunt, I think I'm just gonna go Hypnosis and Water Gun. That guy goes down. And come on. Come on. Come on. Can you Hypnosis, please? Okay, we hit ourselves. We hit ourselves again. Okay, there's the Water Gun that we needed. And there we take him down. Cool. I'm nursing a little bit of a throat cold here. So hopefully it's not too big of a deal, but if I start coughing in the middle of this, apologies in advance. I've got some throat lozenges here. Try to keep my throat intact. I was just talking over on Discord with Van Man, who's also a teacher, and we both have the same problem. We use our voices all day, and then we get here and we try to record, and it's like my voice is shot. So, yeah, throat lozenges for the win. Here we are up against this Hiker. One Water Gun just completely wrecks there. Water Gun's going to be perfectly fine against these rock and ground types, I think, in this run. Now here against these Nidorans, I'm just going to Body Slam. And the Nidoran female is just a little bit bulkier in terms of survivability, but it just means it's a two-hitter as opposed to a one-hitter. Here, this junior trainer, we're just going to Body Slam both of his Pokemon. And now here's where we're really going to have to Body Slam, is on these Oddishes. They know a super effective move in Absorb, but that's a one-hitter, that's a one-hitter, and that's a one-hitter. I'm not sure if the Wrapping Lass is going to be all one-hitters, though, so hopefully we're going to be able to survive there without a bunch of resets. Otherwise, it's going to be Hypnosis strats all the way. Okay, so we get through that section. We're doing just fine. Now we do have a little bit of a scary opponent, which is this Innocent Bystander. His Drowsy does know Confusion, and it does know Hypnosis. So I'm just going to Body Slam here on Machop, and I'll Water Gun it down. And now I'm going to Body Slam and Body Slam. We avoided Hypnosis, so we get through that with no resets. That's perfect. We're also going to have to deal with that a little bit on these Slowpokes, though, when we get to Rock Tunnel, which could be a little scary. Just not really looking forward to that one. Okay, so let's take on these trainers here, where I think Body Slam will just wreck these Pidgeys. Oh, look at them go down. And now we can move on to this junior trainer, where Body Slam wrecks Spearow, and it's a two-hitter on Raticate. Raticate just has enough defense to get through. So, let's see. Third door down the hall there. And that gives us an Ether. I just always grab it just in case I ever have a situation where I just want to recover PP. And here we are going to drop a potion before we take on Rival 3. Let's get into this fight. Here's the strat. I'm going Body Slam. That's a one hit on Spearow. Body Slam one shots on the Rattata. Here, Water Gun is perfectly fine. That was a critical hit. Hopefully it was enough without the crit on Sandshrew, but nice. And now two Body Slams on Eevee. Super duper easy. Super duper easy. So there we go. We've got Cut. We have our Charmander to be our Cut and Dig Pokemon. We can just move on here. So let's dig there and let's add Cut. Okay. And there we can dig out and heal up. Alright, sorry for the crinkling in the background. It's throat lozenge number 1 time, I think. Okay. So, we are now going to move on to the Wrapping Lass. I don't think it's worth going to Lieutenant Surge. I think we're going to get a bunch of resets there. I mean, Lieutenant Surge is just random. He could just go like Mega Kick, Mega Punch, Growl, and we get through. Or he could go Thunderbolt turn 1 and we lose every single time. So, you know, it's kind of up in the air. Okay, Body Slam is not a one-hit there on the Oddish. It is on the Bellsprout. Now, we got Paralysis on that Oddish. And fortunately, Bellsprout does not know any Grass-type moves, so we just one-shot it because it used Growth. Great. That was fine. We're fine. Nothing to worry about at this point. So now we can just take on this Bug Catcher, where I think it's going to be more the same. I think we're just going to one-shot here. Body Slam. Body Slam. Body Slam. Oh, is not a one-hitter. Okay, we're going to have to use a Water Gun there. And that does make me a little nervous about Koga, because Koga, of course, has his Venonats, and he could be hard, I think. Here, we're going to use Water Gun on the Cubone. It hit us with Tail Whip, but that's probably fine. But here, I think we need to use Hypnosis. And we're hitting ourselves in confusion, and we get wrecked. No! That's our first reset. So Water Gun's fine there, but we have to land the Hypnosis here, I think. Because that is a 3-hit KO with Body Slam. And if we get confused, I think we just get wrecked. Okay. Second Pokemaniac, we put that Slowpoke to sleep, and now Body Slam it down. Perfect. And now this Junior Trainer, again, she's at a slightly higher level, so I'm thinking Hypnosis into Body Slam for this Oddish. See, that was a 2-hitter. Now, fortunately, I don't think that Bulbasaur is too much of a threat, but we are going to dig out now. I want to be able to take out the Rock Tunnel Hiker and then just get through the last trainer to get to Lavender. So, there we go. We're through that section. And let's not run into any unnecessary hikers here. And let's get into the Rock Tunnel Hiker fight, where here, Water Gun should just be enough, I think. I don't think we need to put the Graveler to sleep. Nope. 1-hit KO. That is a nice, easy fight. Anytime you've got a Water or Grass-type Pokemon with a super effective move, I think you're perfectly fine there. Here, Body Slam takes out Meowth. It was a crit. I'm not sure if that mattered. This Oddish, though, I am putting it to sleep, because that is a 2-hitter. And, oops, I didn't mean to use Double Slap on Pidgey, but it worked out. So now, I'm going to go ahead and fight Rival 4, because he has Fearow coming out first, and Fearow is only going to use Mirror Move, because it has Smart AI, and it thinks that its Flying-type moves should be super effective, but because Mirror Move is the only Flying-type move it knows, it's just going to spam it over and over again. Which means we're just going to try to put it to sleep and then Body Slam it down. And then I think Body Slam will be enough for the rest of his team. So first up, Hypnosis. Oh, we missed. Oh, it put us to sleep, but that's fine. Now we put it to sleep. Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam. We're going to Body Slam down the Magnemite. We're going to Body Slam down this Shelder. Water gun here on the Sandshrew worked out. And then it's, I believe, 2 body slams. Perfect. We take down the EV. Now, I'm not going to take on all of the ghosts in this section, though, because they could be hard. We only have water gun to knock them out with. Okay, so here, body slam on these Clefairies. They know what's coming for them. I'm here to body slam. Nice. We get through that section, no problem. And now we can move on to Celadon, which should not be too hard, I don't think. We have to make some decisions. We have to decide when to fight Lieutenant Surge and when to fight Erica. But first, before I do either of those things, I'm going to take care of all of my housekeeping. I'm going to get my flying Pokemon right here. I think it's very important to just get this busted out of the way. Even though we can't use Fly yet, it's better to do it now and not forget. So here we can just use a Great Ball. Ooh, look at that. First Great Ball. I like when that happens. When the first Great Ball is just like, you know, get in the ball. Get in the ball, Spearow. And we can at least teach it to fly, and whenever we do go down and take on Lieutenant Surge, we'll be good to go. But yeah, this is the section that I think is going to be the most difficult for Poliwrath. For the record, last time when I did this, I did not fight Erica yet. I did not fight Koga yet. I went straight to Sabrina because I was basically finding that it was easier to get through Rival 5 and Giovanni, and then Sabrina just attacks randomly. Whereas in this version of the game, well, in both versions of the game, rather, Koga and Erica have smart AI, but it's just in this version of the game that Sabrina attacks randomly, and that means that Sabrina is not necessarily as hard, since Body Slam will pretty much destroy her Pokemon. They don't have the defense. Koga, on the other hand, we have to be able to outspeed something on his team, otherwise we just have no chance. So here, I'm going to come in and just start off by fighting this trainer right here. This beauty shouldn't be able to do anything to us because it's just going to spam Reflect and Hypnosis over and over again. So we just have to wake up and Body Slam. There we go. But now, before I fight Erica, I think I'm going to go through... I'm going to fight as many of these, you know, easy trainers, these Rocket Grunts and Giovanni, to just get the levels so that we have fewer resets, hopefully, at the end. So let's take on this first Rocket Grunt right here. Here, Body Slam, and Body Slam does the job. I mean, Body Slam with 85 base power is pretty much our strongest move, so it's the one that we're going to be spamming the most. And when you consider our high attack stat, I mean, it's just clearly the best play. But we are getting some speed here. We're already fast enough to be in a speed tie with Koga's first Venonat, so with a few more levels, we should be able to outspeed it. And I think that's going to be the key. Like, when we get to Koga, we're really just hoping to outspeed all of his Venonats. We're never going to outspeed Venomoth. But hopefully we'll be able to survive a hit from Venomoth, and then we can put it to sleep and use Body Slam to take it down. For example, that would be one idea, one plan. Okay, so down into the basement. Let's take on Jesse and James here. Here, I think this is all just about Body Slam. Oh, we've been poisoned. No! Water Gun to finish that one off. Body Slam there. Nice. And 2 Body Slams there. So here, I think I'm going to full restore right here, so that I don't have to run out and heal. And here, just against Pokemon like Onix, this is where we want to use Water Gun. There we go, takes that one down. Now I think we just put this Persian to sleep. Now Body Slam it. 2 hits, fortunately. That second one was a crit, might have mattered. But we're going to be outsped by some Pokemon that could wreck us in the end. So here I'm just going to open up Saffron, and I'm just going to go through Saffron to get over to Lavender here. I think our best play is to complete the Lavender Tower, fight the one Rocket Grunt that we have to fight in Sylph, and then start going after gym leaders. So let's just see. Let's see how this one goes. Starting off here, I think we need to put the Ghastlies to sleep, and now Water Gun is a 3-hitter on these Ghastlies, so putting them to sleep is clearly the best play. And fortunately, we are outspeeding here. Pretty big deal. Okay. So next Channeler, we're going to use Hypnosis. And this one might even be a 4-hitter, my goodness. Okay. So next Channeler, Hypnosis, Water Gun. Was a nice crit with Water Gun. Okay, so it was a 3-hitter with the crit, but we did take a hit due to having it wake up. Okay, so we're still on only 1 reset, and here we are going into the Ghost Marowak, where Water Gun is a 2-hit KO. I think we can just potion up here. Yeah. And let's take on Jesse and James. Let's see how they go. So Meowth, I'm just going to Body Slam. I think we just Body Slam on Arbok too. I could go either way on Weezing. I'm just deciding to put it to sleep to try to avoid poison. There we go. We're all the way up to level 34. I think we're doing just fine here, guys. So here, I'm going to make my way to Sylph first. Let's just take on that one required Rocket Grunt. And then, like I said, we're going to start going after gym leaders after that. So here, this guy I think is just a couple... Oh, he's like a 3-hitter with Body Slam. Okay, that's kind of rough. Okay, so now I think I'm going to go and take on gym leaders, and we're going to start by taking on Lieutenant Surge. I think he makes the most sense given that he has only 1 Pokemon, and we're at a higher level than his 1 Pokemon. Plus, he gives us a badge boost in defense, and he allows us to use Fly. I think it's just the best play. So here in this one, I am going to lead off with Hypnosis, if I can. Okay, we put him to sleep. Now Body Slam is a 2-hitter on him. Easy fight. Super, super easy fight. We're just cruising. I mean, really, that Slowpoke and just having Hypnosis miss is the only reset we've had to this point in the game. So we can definitely say that Poliwrath is pretty darn solid, at least up to here. Oh no, I didn't get the bike voucher, probably because I didn't have any space in my inventory. Gen 1. Sometimes you are terrible. Sometimes I'm terrible for not noticing that I didn't have space in my inventory, though. You know, here I am talking to this old guy listening to his story, and then he's like, "You don't have any room for the item I was gonna give you." Thanks, game. Thanks, game. And this is the moment where all the people who watch this channel realize that Teo doesn't know how to read. Anyway. So next up, I think let's go try Erica. We should outspeed all of her Pokemon, which does mean that we could put them to sleep. And we are at a high enough level, I think, that we can get through this fight without needing a ton of resets, but we're just going to have to see. This could be the first spot where we start getting resets, though. I just don't want to go straight into using rare candies if I don't have to. So here, let's just see this and let's see. So first things first, Tangela, you're going to sleep. Now I'm body slamming. That was a 3-hitter after we got the crit. Oh, and we get put to sleep. Like, we seriously missed like 3 hypnosises in a row there, though. Okay. Let's get better hypnosis luck. This looks like a 4-hitter without a crit. Okay, Weeping Bell's asleep. There was a crit. Now it was a 2-hitter with the crit. And now Body Slam, and the final hit. Oh, we got it. Erica. 1 reset due to hypnosis being bad. But otherwise, I mean, we're on only 2 resets at this section of the game. This is not bad. Really not bad. And, I mean, we've already completed 47 of the battles in the game, so we don't have that many more battles to go. There are only 65 required battles in the game, and remember that this doesn't count the Ghost Marowak, so we're actually 48 battles in. So we've got 17 battles remaining. Really, really not a lot. Okay, so we're going to make our way down to Koga's gym. I'm going to get the rare candy that's sitting right over here. And then we can just ride straight on down. And here we are. We're in Fuchsia City. Now, I'm going here because I think that Body Slam will be enough to knock out these Psychic-type Pokemon right here. And hopefully, if it is, we can get through without too many resets. Let's just see. Here. So Body Slam is not a 1-hitter there. Okay. Important to know. So that makes me think that Hypnosis strats are probably the play. Kadabra, I think we just Body Slam. And Body Slam, nice, lucky. And we were lucky that we immediately snapped out a disability. That's what I'm saying was lucky. And yeah, we got through that. Just first attempts, no problems. Here? Oh, I should have probably used Hypnosis on these Pokemon. Okay, Hypnosis was disabled, Water Gun was disabled, now we paralyzed this one. And we were confused, but Body Slam was enough, okay. So we've gotten through all of the trainers that we can fight up to this point, with the exceptions of only Rival number 5 and Koga. So let's think about this. With 62 speed, we're already fast enough to outspeed the Sandslash on Rival 5's team, and we are already fast enough to outspeed all of the Venonats here. I think we still should probably try Koga first, given that as long as we can put these Venonats to sleep, we should be able to knock them out, and at least their Psychics are not same type. But maybe even at full health, the Venomoth will be able to one-shot us? I don't know. Let's find out. So first things first, I think we needed that Hypnosis to land. And that is a 4-hitter, guys. And man, if we cannot land a Hypnosis, well, we're obviously going to lose. Let's try this one more time. Let's just see. Okay, so there Hypnosis lands. Now Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam, and just finish him off with a Water Gun. See how much Water Gun does. Okay, that was a crit with Water Gun, which doesn't give me a whole lot of faith, but we do get through that. And they use Sleep Powder, and we get wrecked. Okay. Oh, I pressed A too many times and I started the fight again. Rip. Okay. So, yeah, we just really need the hypnosises to hit, is what this one's all about. And now he can use things like X attack, which can just give us free turns. Okay, we put this one to sleep. Okay, and body slam, and that's a 4-hitter, but we did take it out. And then Psychic just wrecks. Okay. So I don't think that one's happening at this point, short of using rare candies. Let's go check in on Rival 5. Let's just see how this fight looks. I mean, we match up well against the Sandslash and against the Cloyster. Those are fine. And the Flareon at the end will be fine too. So it's really, can we survive against Magneton and against Kadabra? So let's just see here. So here, I'm going to start by trying to put the Sandslash to sleep. Come on. Go to sleep, buddy. There we go. Water gun, water gun. Nice. I am going to put Cloyster to sleep, given that it has high defense. Here, I don't know. Water gun might be the play. Like, it's not going to do a ton of damage, but more just about the fact that it has such high defense. Okay, and we want to keep body slams for these other Pokemon. Okay, we put Magneton back to sleep and wreck it. Nice. And Confusion took us out. I think we need to get to Kadabra with more health. I think that's the play. Okay, and here we can go Water Gun, and Water Gun. Nice. Cloyster's just going to use Supersonic because that's its only move that's neutrally effective against fellow water type. Okay, let's just take that one down. Okay, Magneton is asleep. Looks like it's a 4-hitter though, and with Thundershock we get wrecked. Let's just try a couple more times here before we go rare candies though. Okay, that one's back asleep. Good. We're kind of getting wrecked by the fact that Hypnosis is just not accurate, though. Okay. Body slam, body slam, body slam, body slam, and body slam. Okay. And Hypnosis missed. Great. Okay. So I'm thinking it's time to stop messing around. Let's pop some rare candies here. We're not going to learn any new moves via rare candies. It's more about the fact that we're getting higher stats, and that might just be enough to make this a much more manageable fight. So here, Hypnosis and Water Gun is now probably a 2-hitter there. Might be a 3-hitter without the crit. This is looking like a better range, though. Okay. Oh, and we get paralyzed. That was just bad. Okay. Come on. Come on, game. Don't do that to me. Okay. And it looks like Water Gun's just a straight up 2-hitter there. Okay, Hypnosis hits. Body slam, Hypnosis again, body slam. We are taking down that Cloyster. Nice. Body slam. He wakes up. Okay, we put Magneton back to sleep and no paralysis this time. We survive Psybeam, which means we just one-shot there. And we missed Hypnosis on Flareon, otherwise I think we win. Okay. So this one is clearly possible at this point now. Oh, but now we've got a Sand Attack. Are you kidding me? Come on. The RNG gods just hate Poliwrath. They're just like, no, you will not be able to do what you want to do. Oh, man. Okay, we did land Hypnosis here, though. Yeah, sorry, I think we have to reset. That sand attack at the beginning, just stupid. Come on. There we go. That's more like what we needed. Okay. Okay, we get through that one just fine. Hypnosis missed. Rip. Body slam. Nice crit there. And we didn't survive Psybeam. Come on. This is where we basically hit a wall. Right? This is where this run goes from being like an incredibly easy cakewalk to suddenly being hard. Is right here when we get to Rival 5. And I kind of knew this from experience, but this is where one of the places where the game just really ramps up in difficulty. There are a few places where it happens. It happens, of course, first time at Brock, second time at Misty. Here we can just body slam because we're going to one-shot. We don't even need to mess with Hypnosis there on the Kadabra. And here we'll just use Water Gun to take this Flareon down. There we go. We finally got through Rival 5 on 12 resets. But anyway, there are a few places where the game does ramp up in difficulty. And it's basically Brock, Misty, then Rival 5 Koga. Then the next spot is typically Blaine, then Giovanni. Giovanni / Rival 6, I kind of consider them together. And then of course the Elite 4. I don't really count Lieutenant Surge, Erica, or Sabrina, because you don't necessarily have to fight them in any sort of order, and you can exploit them in a lot of ways. So you can usually out-level them, or in the case of Sabrina, in Pokemon Yellow, she doesn't have smart AI, so you can just kind of exploit that fact in order to beat her. So here, we can take on Jesse and James. This should be not too bad, I think. I haven't even healed. Rip. Oh, and we've been poisoned, you jerk. Jerk, I say. And body slam. There we go. So I'm going to dig out and heal up. And reach for Throat Lozenge number 2. So this is part of why I don't go for time in these. I know everybody's obsessed with speed runs, but I'm kind of playing at my own pace, and you know, we may go speed run style at some point in the future, but not yet. Not yet. Alright, so here we have Giovanni. My strategy is very simple. Hey, get body slammed. Repeatedly. Here I'm going Water Gun, because it's 4 times super effective. And this is kind of an interesting spot where technically Water Gun is stronger than Body Slam against the Nidoqueen. So 3-hitter there. It's stronger because we have the same type attack bonus and she's weak to Water Gun, which technically makes the Water Gun 120 base power effective against the Nidoqueen, whereas Body Slam is only 85 base power. So now we can get to Sabrina, and I'm going to take on Sabrina before Koga, very intentionally, with the logic being that she's just going to attack randomly. And I don't think this is a fight where we even want to go for Hypnosis. I think we just want to try to Body Slam everything. And yeah, if we get Psychic, it's going to wreck. But if we don't get Psychic, and if we can manage to land the hits, then we're just going to one-shot or 2-shot probably on the Alakazam without any defense buffs. That was a crit that failed to one-shot. Okay, there we managed to paralyze, but she got the Reflect Up and she got the whatchamacallit, the Psychic. So here, that's a 2-hitter. Psywave is perfectly fine with us, because Psywave doesn't deal damage based on type. I don't know, if we can get to the Alakazam with decent health and without our accuracy completely shot, it's probably best to go for Hypnosis there. Okay. There we get Psychic. Psychic's always just going to be a one-shot. Okay. Nice. We did get the Paralysis there. Okay, we put Alakazam to sleep. She uses an X defend, though. We managed to put it back to sleep, but it immediately woke up and we got wrecked. Yeah, I mean, this one's, you know, somewhat luck-based. It comes down to whether or not we can land hits or not. And this is the big difference between Sabrina in yellow versus red and blue, is here she just goes hard on the accuracy strats, basically. So here we have no accuracy drops. So when I get to Alakazam with no accuracy drops, I think the play is just to put it to sleep and Body Slam, and there we go. 20 resets, but we are through Sabrina. And with Sabrina done, that means that the only gym leader that we can fight right now is Koga. We don't have that many fights left in the game, guys. So basically our next 2 fights are already decided for us. We have to fight Koga, and then we have to fight Blaine. And then we have 2 trainers in Giovanni's gym before Giovanni. And then from there on out, it's just rivals and Elite Four members. Let's see if we're going to get through this, though. So here, I'm going to start off by using Hypnosis. We get Sleep Powder because Hypnosis missed. And that's probably all she wrote for this one. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I missed Hypnosis there, and I misclicked at the start of the fight. Okay, we take down the 3rd Venonat and Psychic Rex, of course. Sorry, I need to play this properly. Hypnosis, Body Slam. I don't think Body Slam's a 2-hitter. No, it's not. It's a 3-hit KO there. Okay, we take down the 2nd Venonat. We have taken 1 hit so far, but now we take 2 hits, and now I think our only way through is an X attack right here, which we don't get. He can use X attacks on all of his Pokemon. He'll use 2 per Pokemon, if I recall correctly. So there he just used an X attack on the 1st Venonat, and if it lines up with where we miss, then we're golden. Okay, he seems to really like his X attacks in this one. Okay, 3rd Venonat's asleep. It's gonna be a 3-hitter again. We're 2 Venomoth on full health, and it gets a critical hit Psychic. Are you kidding me? Come on. Okay, 1st Venonat is asleep, and Water Gun takes it down. Okay, 1 Psybeam there. That's not the end of the world, I don't think. But then we get Sleep Powder from the 3rd Venonat, and we don't wake up. And we get the special drop. That's all she wrote. But I mean, the whole issue here in this fight is really just that we're just completely reliant on Hypnosis luck. So let's think about this. We can get 1 more rare candy up here by going through the Safari Zone, and then we can use 2 rare candies in this section. And it might just be that we just have to pop rare candies here. If we had a move like Hyper Beam, I think we would be much better off here. Obviously, Surf would make us much, much better off here. That would be way stronger than Water Gun. What else could we learn here? I think we can learn Dig. Oh, I mean, we could learn Psychic here. In an optimizing run, Psychic is probably the play. Okay, so here we're just going to teach Strength to Lapras and Surf to Lapras. Then we're going to let Lapras use Strength so we can get that rare candy. And here I'm just going to pop both of these rare candies into our Poliwrath. Purely for the idea of getting a little bit better stats. Maybe will help us turn some of these, you know, 3-hitters into 2-hitters. Let's just see. Here we go. Okay. Body Slam is now a 2-hitter there. Not sure there because we got a crit turn 1. Okay, that was a 2-hitter. But we already had a special drop from the first Psychic, so yeah. Okay, we put this Venonat to sleep. Now it's just a 2-hitter. He uses X attack. That was nice. That was lucky. Okay, we put it back to sleep, even though we got a Gen 1 miss with Body Slam there. That's a 3-hitter. And we get another critical hit Psychic. Are you kidding me? And like, we haven't had the chance to see if that crit matters or not, because every time when we've gotten there with full health, he's just gotten the crit. Or now where we've already had a special drop. The reason we can't just cut this off right here is because he could use an X attack turn 1. And if he X attacks, then we've got a chance to put the Venomoth to sleep. Okay, Body Slam, Body Slam, Hypnosis, Body Slam, Body Slam, Water Gun there. Ah, and we get put to sleep. Come on, this Hypnosis luck is just so terrible. We just need Hypnosis to do its thing, right? Okay, Body Slam, Body Slam, Hypnosis into Body Slam, and Body Slam, Hypnosis into Body Slam. Okay, it woke up, but we put it back to sleep. Body Slam, Body Slam. We're back on full health. And Psychic does not one-shot us. So, yeah, all those times it got a critical hit mattered. There was a 3-hit KO with Body Slam, and we were able to take down Koga finally at 31 resets, but some of that just came down to really bad luck, guys. Like, how many times are we supposed to get a critical hit when we get through to the end there? Like, that was just ridiculous. Like, you know, RNG is RNG, right? You can have good RNG and bad RNG. We're just getting some bad RNG in this one. You know, not really any mistakes being made so much as just we either get the Hypnosis and don't get the critical hit, or we do miss the Hypnosis and we get the critical hit. And, yeah. Okay, so here I'm running out of space for items, so I'm just gonna throw all these TMs on the ground. Nobody needs Toxic. Garbage. Garbage, guys. Mega Drain. Total and complete garbage. speaking of, a lot of people in the last video, when I was talking about Gen 2 tradebacks, were recommending to try a Gen 2 tradeback execute with Mega Drain. And I definitely think I'm going to do that. I think it would be an interesting mix-up. Because Barrage will let it get through eventually as long as it lands all the Hypnosises. But yeah, Mega Drain would make that Brock fight so much easier. Okay, so here we're just going to make our way through the quiz in Blaine's gym. Blaine should not be super hard, hopefully. Just hoping, but yeah. So here we are. Gonna save and take on Mr. Blaney Boy. So I'm putting that one to sleep, and now let's see how much Water Gun does. Okay, it's doing decently, but... And we can survive Flamethrower, fortunately, but... Sorry, we're on 2 health there. I don't think we're getting through. So I do think we need to keep him asleep. Now, those 2 Tail Whips did help us, because it gave us badge boosts. Okay, we don't outspeed Rapidash, though. But we did paralyze it. Nice. And here we've leveled up, so badge boosts wouldn't even matter. And this one's looking like a 5-hit KO, if you ask me. But we get through. There we go. 32 resets. We are through Blaine. Now we can make our way to the gym for Mr. Giovanni. Now, this is one spot where I think a lot of people have the general opinion that water types are pretty OP in Gen 1. I'm also of that opinion. But this is one spot where I think grass types are actually better than water types. Just because of the fact that they can exploit Giovanni's AI so hard with the 2 Nidos. Whenever you can make a fight basically just a guaranteed win 100% of the time, to me that's just a big deal, because, you know, it's basically auto wins are a big part of this series, the 0DV's Minimum Battle series, because, you know, we're kind of showing how exploitable this game was. Like, this should not be possible. Let's make this clear. This should not be possible to beat the game on 0DV's minimum battles and with no TMs. That should not happen. The fact that it's possible with so many Pokemon is really partially a sign of just how broken these games were. Because I guarantee if we come back in later gens, Gen 3, Gen 4, etc., we're probably not getting even close to this. But we've got it right here, so let's try it. We're going to try Giovanni, but this is going to be harder than a grass type because the Nidos are going to try to use Thunder on us. So let's see if we can get through. So first things first, I am going to try to put this Dugtrio to sleep so that I can use Water Gun on it. It's a 2-hitter. I'm also going to try to put Persian to sleep, and I'm going to go Body Slam on this one. Okay. 94 speed. We're on 92 speed. No. So we are outsped by the Nidos. And they're looking like 3-4 hit KOs here. So this is another spot where rare candies might be the play, but here, I'm going to try this one more time. Because of course I didn't try to put Nidoqueen to sleep, and that was probably the actual play there. So here, Water Gun is a 2-hitter on Dugtrio. Fury Swipes hurts, but from there, Persian goes down fairly easily, and then we get Thunder. But he can use Guard Specs. And the reason that I'm kind of reluctant to use my rare candies here is because of the fact that we're not really going for badge boost strats, but we may have to go for incidental badge boosts on certain opponents. Here, I mean, we've been badge boosted by the moves that our opponents have used. So technically, we can outspeed everything now, I think. And I think it just comes down to accuracy luck. Okay, so we take Nidoqueen down. And we get wrecked there. So here, I think it's time to think about some rare candies, guys. So here we are, we're at level 50. There's still 2 rare candies left in the game. So we'll still have a couple to use against the Elite Four. I think we're really hoping for Persian to go Screech, though. But now we do outspeed Nidoqueen. We're not going to outspeed Nidoking. But hopefully we can just survive the hit or get the miss. Neither of those things happened there. Okay, Earthquake's not the end of the world. We're really just trying to avoid Sand Attack. Screech is good, even if it hits, I think. Because they're going to use special attacks, not physical attacks against us. Okay, Guard Specs, that's fine. And now Water Gun. Believe is a 3-hitter there. And he Guard Specs on Nidoking. That was perfect. That was clutch. Which means that one was a 4-hitter, and we just missed the range, and Thunder knocked us out. Oh, God. Okay. So here, this is a 2-hitter. Guard Spec's fine. Slash is not fine. Nope. We like the Guard Spec turn 1, because that will let us get through Dugtrio on full health. We like the Guard Spec there too, because now hopefully we can just keep it asleep long enough. Here, I mean, we already outspeed and Thunder missed. That's nice. So Water Gun can do the job. Guard Spec? Yes. He Guard Specs on his Nidoking. Please just... Oh, we got the crit. Perfect. Haha. And now Water Gun. Critical hit. One-shots. Yeah. I mean, 4 times super effective. I think that's the play. And, I mean, it's not like his Rhydon has great great special, so we were able to take that one down. Cool. Now we're on to Rival 6. This could be a hard fight. He has a lot of super effective moves to use against us. Here I think we put Sand Slash to sleep and Water Gun it down. Here I think we need to put Execute to sleep. Because yeah, Body Slam is a 3-hitter there. Once again, Cloyster's just going to spam Supersonic, so I want to put it to sleep. Here on lowish health, I think I just go Water Gun. We put Magneton to sleep. This is nice, but it needs to stay asleep. Body Slam finishes that one off. Okay, Body Slam's not a one-hit here on the Kadabra after it uses Reflect, but we did take it down. Smog and Leer are just fine from the Flareon, and now Water Gun finishes the job. There we go. So we're on 38 resets. We're heading to the Elite Four. This is looking possible on minimum battles, but we just can't count our chickens before they hatch, right? So we still have to deal with the champion. His Alakazam could be the wall, honestly. If I'm thinking about it carefully, that Alakazam, we might be hoping for some Kinesis misses. Psybe might be okay, but yeah, this would be one where if Alakazam could use Reflect, we'd actually be much happier. And then, I mean, we still have to deal with the other members of his team. Fortunately, Exeggutor does not know any Grass-type moves, but it will just sit there and spam whatchamacall. It's going to spam Hypnosis because it thinks that Psychic type is super effective. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that fight at all. I think that fight's going to be a big wall, guys. It's probably going to be like Lapras. We get all the way to the end and then just get hard walled by the champion. Which would be pretty bad. But we also have to deal with Agatha, Lorelei, Bruno's probably nothing. Lance could be hard, given that his first Dragonair knows Thunderbolt and Thunderwave, but I'm not as worried about Lance. I mean, yes, Wing Attack and Fly from the Aerodactyl 2 are super effective, but we're fast enough to outspeed the Dragonairs right now, so I think that one's going to be fine. Here, I'm going to put all this junk into the PC. And we need to go to the power plant just to get everything there, so that we have 2 rare candies just in case. Okay, so let's just buy full restores now. And then let's fly over to Cerulean. We're going to make our way to the power plant. Max Elixir, PP up, and rare candy. A lot of people ask why I don't pick them up on the cycling road. It's just because it's kind of a pain to pick up the PP ups on the cycling road. And I don't know, I don't remember even where they are. I don't even remember if that's in this version or if that was in red and blue, honestly. Because the hidden items are different in the 2 versions. They're not all exactly the same. Yellow has a lot of PP ups that are hidden in the Cerulean Cave on the way to Mewtwo. But yeah. So here we are going to make our way through this section. Nice. Everybody wave goodbye to Zapdos. Hey, bye-bye Zapdos. You're coming someday. I'm gonna save Zapdos for like my last ever Pokemon video. Alright, it's time for the channel to end. I'm making a Zapdos video. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay. So, time for Throat Lozenge number 3, and it's time for the Elite Four. Let's get into Lorelei. Here, Hypnosis, Body Slam, Hypnosis, and Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam. She uses whatchamacalls, super potions, which is kind of bad for us here. And it might be the reason why I have to PP up on Body Slam here. Because we can see, like, Body Slam's not doing that much here. And we just have to find spots to use up our PP on different moves, I think. Yeah. I think this is a good spot to use Water Gun. Okay, Hypnosis, and we get Psychic. Rip. Okay, let's try this again. So, Hypnosis, of course. But now I think we might want to just use up all of our Double Slap PP early on. Hypnosis, we're trying to keep it from using Rest, is the key point here. We do not want Rest. Now Body Slam and Water Gun to finish it off. Cool. Okay, Hypnosis, and yeah, I think we spam Water Gun. I think there are certain Pokemon that are more dangerous, with the biggest candidates for that designation being the Slowbro and the Lapras, so I think these other Pokemon were kind of okay just with an extended fight, as long as we can keep them asleep. Okay, we take that one down. We land Hypnosis here, and now I think we just Body Slam this one. We don't not want to extend this fight any more than we have to. Jinx is another one that I think we can water gun on the basis that... yeah. And now we outspeed Lapras, good. And we have 6 body slams to use. And she doesn't go for a super potion. We get through. Nice. 39 resets. Cool. So I'm going to max potion. I'm going to elixir. We did not have to use our remaining rare candies. That was nice. And it's time to get to Bruno. So Bruno should be the easiest gym leader, or the easiest Elite Four member rather, by far. Water gun just wrecks there. And here we're going to just body slam down the Hitmonchan. Okay, Hitmonlee did outspeed and did decent damage, but we did take it down. Water gun's a one-hitter there. And now Hypnosis. And let's go body slam here. He has X defended, which is bad. Means water gun. It's probably the play. Okay, PP up here into... I think we're going to put a couple of PP ups into our moves with basically Body Slam, Water Gun, and Hypnosis. We're going to give them each 1 PP up. Now we definitely need an Elixir. And... here I'm going to even add more PP to Water Gun. I think this is the play. So let's see. Here we get paralyzed turn 1. Rip. Now fortunately against something like Golbat we can go Body Slam. It's a 4-hit KO without a super potion there. Okay, Gengar is asleep, but it uses Mega Drain. And we're getting wrecked at this point, guys. Okay, fortunately, Paralysis has one benefit, which is that we will not be affected by Hypnosis, which means Dream Eater means nothing to us, but... here we need to land the hit. Okay, we did take that one down. Okay, we are kind of making our way through this, but... one more hit and confusion and we're down. Yep. Try for better luck. We get Mega Drain turn 1, and Mega Drain turn 2, and Hypnosis missed. Great. Here the issue is that we don't have any way to badge boost. Now Substitute is fine, because sleep moves can hit behind a Substitute. And we of course do not want Toxic. Oh, rip. This one's already finished, guys. Unfortunately. Because Toxic will just... we just can't one-shot anything, so Toxic will just take us down. There we go. So Gengar's asleep. It's going to take at least a couple of Water Guns to break the Substitute. Wing Attack's doing a lot of damage here. We got a Gen 1 miss with Body Slam. And Mega Drain took us out. So this is just going to be a tough fight, no matter how we do it. And this isn't a spot where it's like, oh, if we just leveled up twice, we would get through this fight easily. Nope. And there's the Toxic, so that's all she wrote for this one. Okay, the good news is Paralysis does prevent us from being affected by Toxic, I guess, so there is that. Okay, come on, we're fully paralyzed, we need to hit. Okay, took Golbat down. Okay, we're up against Haunter. Here, we're just landing some water guns. Come on. More water guns. More water guns. I'm not sure water gun's strong enough to get through all these ghosts with this little PP left. In fact, I know for a fact that it's no longer strong enough to get through all these ghosts. We only have one water gun left. Rip. She doesn't have to use a super potion, which is a big benefit, but... Oh, and there's Toxic, so that's the end of that run right there. Okay. That one, we couldn't land a single Hypnosis on the Gengar. And Mega Drain wrecked us there. Okay, and Wing Attack. Like, see, this just isn't an easy fight, any way you put it. And there's just no way that we're going to get to a high enough level to, you know, outspeed here or anything like that. She doesn't have any moves that are badge boosting moves until at least Arbok. No chance, no chance. Okay. So here we're using Water Gun. We've got Gengar asleep. Okay, she swaps to Golbat. We get that big Wing Attack. Oh man, come on. Oh, what am I doing trying to use Hypnosis there? Rip. Okay. So she's going to Super Potion on Gengar, of course. But we did manage to break its substitute only to get killed by a Mega Drain. Okay. And Gengar is just refusing to stay asleep here. Okay, we broke its substitute. It always takes 2 hits to break the substitute. Okay, Supersonic was pretty good from Golbat. And... okay, paralyzed it. Nice. We get through that. Oops. It's already asleep. Rip. Okay. She uses Substitute, which is bad. Okay. We need like a crit here. We need a critical hit really badly. Okay, that was nice. And we get put to sleep by Haunter. She switches to Arbok though, that's kind of nice. But we just cannot wake up. Yeah. Could not wake up for our life. And that's a critical hit Mega Drain that one-shot us. Okay, so... substitute's fine. Okay. He switches to Golbat, and there's Toxic, and that's the end of that fight. No Toxic. We ideally want no Mega Drains. And we want no Super Potions on Ghosts. If we can get that, we'll get through. Okay, Hypnosis finally lands. Okay, we landed Hypnosis again, but she goes for another Super Potion. Okay. And here now it takes at least 3 hits to knock this one out. There we go. Now we're paralyzed. Rip. Come on. And now we're paralyzed and being hit by Wrap. And Acid takes us down. Oh, man. So here, 2 Water Guns will take down that one. Crit, please. Crit, please. Yeah, and because she outspeeds, she'll always be able to use a Super Potion when she's on low health. So one of the other issues, the items are used in the same order as the turns, so if you outspeed and you've got her Gengar in a one-hit KO range, you know at that point that you can just attack it. Okay, we're just trying to keep Gengar asleep. And she doesn't Super Potion. Nice. Okay, Haunter's out. Okay, just used Lick. That was good. She does Super Potion here, but critical hit takes that one down. Leech Life there is perfectly fine. Now Body Slam, and we know even if she switches to Arbok, Body Slam will hit. Okay, she puts out her final Gengar, and Psychic Rex. That was like the best luck we've gotten so far against Agatha, and Psychic just destroyed our Poliwrath. Okay, and now we're just getting wrecked. We're all the way down to 1 HP. I don't think we win this one, guys. Yep. Okay. It immediately woke up. And, come on. We broke the substitute. We just need... Stay asleep. Wow, come on. Okay, Body Slam on the Golbat is going to do the job, I think. Okay. Okay, we get wrecked there. Yeah, we're up to 61 resets. So, yeah, it turns out that, Agatha's pretty big wall here. And who knows, I mean, maybe we just have to rare candy here and hope? Maybe... Okay, I'm gonna take one more and then I'm gonna pop my rare candies just to see if it will make any meaningful difference here. Either in terms of damage ranges. I don't know enough about damage rounding. Stuff that Scotty likes to go into a lot, but I never really messed with. Okay, so let's get to level 56 here. Let's just save. Let's just see. This one we're just having no luck whatsoever, so yeah. Gengar just immediately wakes up, and we can't land Hypnosis, and we're all the way down to red health already. Like, come on. Okay, and that's 2 Mega Drains, still taking us down. That's a single Mega Drain taking us down. Okay. It was a nice critical hit. Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay, so we got through the Gengar without any super potions, which is pretty good. That's a 3-hitter there. We put Haunter to sleep. Now it's woken up, but it missed Hypnosis. We landed Hypnosis, and we just need to land the hit. Okay, and now with those 2 rare candies, we do outspeed against Arbok. And we take down Haunter. Good. Now Arbok's going down. Now no Psychic, please. And land Hypnosis. Oh, we got Psychic. Rip. Oh, that hurts. Okay. And we got the Mega Drain. That was bad. But we do know now that we outspeed Arbok, which is a pretty big improvement. Because it means that we'll be able to, hopefully, in theory, outspeed, put it to sleep, and Arbok will basically be an easy win as long as we're not paralyzed. That is a pretty big if we're not paralyzed. Okay, and we just cannot get any confusion luck there. We just hit ourselves every single turn. Except for like one, maybe 2 turns. We're just sitting there wrecking ourselves. You know, as they said way back in the day, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Well, we wrecked ourselves. Okay, and now we're paralyzed, and we're, yeah, just getting wrecked. 72 resets, guys. This one looks so promising all the way up to basically Rival 5 and Koga, and then it just kind of goes off the rails. Okay, come on. That's a 3-hitter. Nice. Here, we just cannot land the Hypnosis. Come on. Nope, go to sleep. Go to sleep, buddy. Okay. And he just immediately wakes up. Okay. We take that one down finally. And we're just having very bad paralysis luck here. We need Screech or Wrap Mist was good, but then Acid took us down. Like, the thing that sucks about these fights against Agatha is not that they're random, it's more that they take so long, in my personal opinion. Like, that's what I really dislike about fighting Agatha, is that you lose, but you lose in the slowest possible way. So here, come on. Yep, there we go. We get her down there, and Body Slam takes down the Golbat. Sorry, I meant to go for Hypnosis earlier. Now we're asleep, and Dream Eater wrecks. Okay, and Gengar immediately woke up from sleep, and now it pretty quickly wakes up again. And there's Toxic. Toxic can miss. Not perfectly accurate, so... Oh, that critical hit, Mega Drain. Agatha in yellow is really just such a pain. I mean, I'd kind of prefer red and blue where she, you know, sure, she's going to use like Nightshade and Dream Eater, but at least you know that she's going to do decent damage with her attacks, whereas here, everything is really death by 1,000 paper cuts. She just doesn't use a single move that's actually strong. Everything's just designed around, like, I'm just going to make you suffer as you go through this fight. Except for Psychic at the very end. Psychic at the very end, and for some Pokemon like Water types, Mega Drain at the very beginning are the only two moves that she uses that are actually like strong enough to one-shot you, so that you can just quickly move on, you know, either to training or to, you know, just reset and get another run at her. So, yeah. Agatha, definitely the trolliest member of the Elite Four. Sorry, I'm resetting there even with the paralysis, because I think the whole strategy revolves around that we need to reach the ends. I don't really mind if we get Lick paralysis from the last Gengar. I think that's fine. What I think we don't want is to get to Arbok paralyzed, though. Because I think that will have a really big effect on the fight and whether or not we can actually win. Okay, we put it back to sleep, but man, we have no health left. And we just didn't get great ranges there. We miss Hypnosis, we hit ourselves in Confusion, and that's the end of that. Oh, we get a Gen 1 miss with Water Gun too, just to add on to everything else. And Mega Drain Rex. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't think that one's gonna work. So I'm just resetting. I mean, Lick has, I think, a 1 in 5 chance to paralyze you. I forget the exact odds. Okay, so Golbat goes down after she swapped into that. Turn 1, that's fine. Okay, Gengar immediately wakes up, but we put it back to sleep after a Lick, and we get Mega Drain. Hypnosis missed. Hypnosis missed again. Hypnosis has missed 3 times in a row. Yet again. Just don't think we're getting through on that one, guys. Okay, the substitute, but we got Hypnosis. That's good. Sorry, I'm trying to predict the wake up here, and then we just couldn't land a single Hypnosis was the problem. Now she's Super Potions. RIP. And I swear to God that when she swaps between Pokemon, she like resets her counter for how many super potions she has. I'm pretty sure she uses more when she switches back and forth to them. She's only supposed to have 2 super potions per Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure she just used 3 on that Gengar. But I don't know, maybe I'm just conflating different memories of times that this Gengar has wrecked me. Certainly possible. Okay, we get through that time with no super potions though. Pretty solid. And now Hypnosis is missing and we get Toxic. Come on. Come on, game. Just give it to me one time, please. Oh, and we're not even at full health. What the heck am I doing, guys? I've been sitting here. I've been so focused on this Gengar that I haven't even been playing at full health this whole time. And nobody told me. You guys, what are you doing? Sitting out there, somewhere else. Not here. Not telling me that I'm just sitting here completely screwing up my run. God. We probably would have gotten through a couple of these if not for that. Okay, we did put Haunter to sleep. Okay. Here I'm thinking we're a 2-hit KO from Mega Drain. No, it was that we were about a third of our health down. What? Okay. Okay. Let's try again. Let's try this again, guys. Okay. Water gun, water gun, water gun. Okay, we put this one back to sleep. We do not like the Mega Drains, though. Come on, stop that. Rip. Okay, body slam, body slam, body slam there. And we get wrecked. Come on. Okay, now Gengar's asleep. That's good. Now stay asleep, buddy. Yep, you can have your substitute. That's fine, but... Okay, she swaps to Golbat. We put it to sleep. Body slam, body slam, body slam. Now we're confused. But we do put Gengar back to sleep. She super potions once, she super potions twice. That's another crit. One more hit, there we go. And now we get Dream or Hypnosis. We're getting Lick, but then Dream Eater destroys us. Destroys us. That's what I get for just sitting here thinking in my mind, what if it just uses or what if it just uses Lick enough times and we wake up? Nope. So here we're confused and we just can't land any hits, it seems like. Here I think we start trying to put it back to sleep, trying to predict when it's going to wake up. We'll stay asleep up to 7 turns. There, we're paralyzed. Sorry, I'm not even going to try that one. Come on. Like, if we get paralyzed later in the fight, I think that's fine, but here against this first Gengar, I think it's just bad. Okay, we finally get Gengar to sleep, and then it immediately wakes up, licks us, and paralyzes us. Come on. Come on. And what is the logic for lick paralyzing people? Makes no sense, game. Game Freak, you jerks. Your logic makes no sense to me. Okay, so let's keep using Water Gun here. Another... Okay, and it's too weak for Substitute, so that worked out. Okay, we put Haunter to sleep. We're still on decent health here, too. Okay, we put Arbok to sleep, which means we can just Body Slam it down. Okay, we put Haunter back to sleep. Okay, we put the final Gengar to sleep. See, and I'm pretty sure she already used her 2 super potions there. And she just doesn't even care. She's just like... Oh, and she's super potions, and that's the end of it because we have no PP left. Come on! Super potions. The other reason why Agatha's an absolute troll. Like, if she just never used super potions, we would be through this fight now. But between super potions and Mega Drain, you know, healing damage and swapping Pokemon when we're using Water Gun. That's pretty much the story of this run now. Okay. Fortunately, she just went for Substitute a bunch of times while she had a Substitute, but then she uses Toxic. It's only 1 in 4. It's only 90% accurate. Come on. Okay, now Body Slam is gonna wreck here. It's paralyzed, that's perfect. The problem is that we cannot paralyze Gengar. If we could, I think we'd be just fine. Okay. Now she's used all of her super potions here, so that should be a guaranteed win there. Nice. And we get put to sleep, but fortunately we got our chance to wake up immediately. That was pretty clutch. And now it lands Hypnosis on us again. And Dream Eater. I was about to say, but we woke up. Nope, it landed it again. And Dream Eater. The reason why I'm trying to put everything to sleep is to avoid status. The only Pokemon that I think we might not want to put to sleep is Arbok, because it could give us badge boosts. And that could actually be the strat when we get to Arbok, is to try to let it badge boost us. Okay. Okay, now he shouldn't be able to heal anymore outside of Mega Drain, so cool. But yeah, we're putting this one to sleep because we don't want to take the Toxic. We're trying to put this one to sleep to keep it from putting us to sleep, and then using Dream Eater. Okay. So yeah, this could be a spot where... And Psychic Rex. It could be a spot when we get to Arbok where if it uses Screech, that's actually really good for us. for badge boosts. Okay. So we managed to take down Gold Bat with no issues there. Okay, Hypnosis puts Gengar back to sleep, but it's got a substitute. Okay, it wasn't able to use substitute, and she didn't use a super potion. That was clutch. And Dream Eater while we're awake from Haunter is perfect. Here, I'm just gonna body slam on this one. And try to go water gun here. Let's just try to finish this one off. Come on. Okay. And the final Gengar just immediately goes Psychic yet again. Ah, man. We're getting so close on some of these. Like that one, I think we had enough PP left too that we were going to be able to get through the final Gengar. And all it has to do is like use... I mean, it's Mega Drain, we're just resetting there. But I mean, all it has to do is use Dream Eater while we're awake, or miss with Hypnosis, or, you know, any other result is basically fine there than what we got. Yeah. And it all just comes down to the fact that our PP is so limited. You know, we've only got 30 water guns to get through 3 ghost Pokemon, so we need to use at most like 10 per Pokemon on average. Like, yeah, I should probably be putting that one back to sleep. There we get the turn 1 critical hit from Mega Drain, and then Toxic. That's an auto reset. That's turn 1 Paralysis. I think that's an auto reset. Okay. Okay, we broke the substitute. Nope, I'm just resetting there too, guys. Because she still has super potions behind. Basically, like after turn 1, when she's not at full health, if she uses whatchamacall, Mega Drain, I think we just reset. Okay. Like I said, the only good point of Paralysis is that we can't be affected by Hypnosis, but it's kind of a double-edged sword because it also means that when we have that turn where we could otherwise knock her out, we just don't manage to move and we get, you know, we end up knocking ourselves out. Or just getting knocked out. Or she wakes up and she uses a super potion, for example. That's why I don't like Paralysis here. I mean, Confusion does the same thing, but at least we can snap out of Confusion, whereas Paralysis lasts for the entire battle. Effectively. Because we're, you know, we're not healing in battle. If I used items in battle, we'd be through this way, way faster, of course. Here we cannot land a single Hypnosis. Like, I don't know. I might be overreacting to Paralysis, but seems like we're just not getting the RNG to make this work. Even though I think we can clearly see that the RNG exists for this to work. And I mean, we should be able to land Hypnosis more often than we miss with it, but It just doesn't feel like that's been the case. Feels like all the keep spots we've missed. Sorry, I know to use Hypnosis there because I'm counting turns, guys. In my head. I'm sitting here counting turns like, oh, how many more turns can they actually stay asleep? Oh, they're probably gonna wake up soon. Toxic, come on. Okay. And we miss and we get double Mega Drain, so, yep. Okay, so we should take that one out now. And we get Hypnosis Dream Eater here, which I think is enough to effectively end this one. Because we're running out of PP. Okay, and Gengar immediately wakes up again. We did break its substitute, fortunately. Okay, she's going super potions now. Okay, so we've used a whole lot of water guns and then we get toxic. Body slam, body slam, body slam on Golbat. Now at least we know that even if she switches, we're gonna be able to hit a ghost with water gun. Okay, we get through Gengar nicely there without any of that nonsense. But now we cannot land Hypnosis. Come on. Okay, we finally landed it. On the Haunter, we get paralyzed. Which now is kind of good in a sense, like we're immune to Hypnosis, so I guess that's a small victory. But Confusion plus Paralysis means we're more likely not to move than to move, so... Okay, we get through there. Acid does not one-shot us, fortunately. Screech missed. She swaps out Arbok. Ooh, we managed to put Arbok to sleep because I was trying to time out when her Gengar was gonna wake up. Okay, we put Gengar back to sleep. And we knock ourselves out in Confusion. Come on. Like, I'm playing it as good as I can, guys. Really. And we're just not getting the luck at all. And Toxic ends that fight. Here, Hypnosis just refuses to hit anything. Okay, fortunately we immediately woke up, so we dodged that Dream Eater from Haunter. Okay, and no super potions on the Haunter. That was very clutch. Okay, she does super potion here on Gengar though. Okay, we take that one down though. Now we outspeed Arbok. Body slam, body slam, body slam. Give me the luck. Ah, and it used hypnosis. Like, we missed 2 hypnosises in a row there. Come on. We just need to land the hypnosis game. Just let me do that. Oh. This Pokemon is so bad at this point in the game. Like, ah. Seriously, Poliwrath, just really bad right here against Agatha. Like, this has got to be one of the worst Agatha fights so far in the whole series. We're just getting wrecked. Like, paralysis is supposed to be a 1 in 4 chance that you don't move, and we're not moving like 6 turns in a row. This is kind of ridiculous, guys. Like, when I say that the RNG gods hate me, I mean literally the RNG gods hate me. In all of these runs, they just never cooperate. You know, I should hate luck-based strats more than J-Rose with how bad my RNG is. That guy, he gets all the luck. Okay, put Gengar back to sleep. Okay, we take Gengar down finally. Hypnosis misses yet again. Okay, we need a good range here on Haunter. And she switches back to Golbat. Rip. And here I think we're just running out of PP. I don't think 7 water guns is enough for the final Gengar, guys. Pretty sure it's like a 8-hit KO, if I had to guess. Hey. Yep, I think that's all she wrote there. Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure if we just learned Surf, this would be incredibly easy. If we learned a lot of different TMs, this would be incredibly easy. So in the optimizing run, I'm sure we're just gonna have no trouble here against Agatha, but it's because we're trying to do this with no TMs that this is just so insanely difficult to get through. Okay. We did land Hypnosis on Haunter at least, though Haunter wakes up. Now we're confused again. Okay. And we get put to sleep. Oh, but we woke up against Starbuck, so that was nice. Okay. We get a Screech. Which is a badge boost. It is enough to be able to outspeed Haunter, but it uses Lick, and Hypnosis misses, it uses Lick, and we lose. Toxic ends that fight. That's the other thing. If this was red and blue, then Golbat could use Haze. At which point we would be able to, even if we got Toxic, we'd be able to recover, or if we were confused, we'd be able to recover. We'd lose badge boosts, but that's really fine. But in yellow, there is no Haze. Okay, we do put it back to sleep. Golbat's asleep. We can body slam it down now. Oops. I'm wasting Hypnosis PP. Rip. And now it's going Mega Drain. Ah, that's stupid. Oops. Misclick there. Okay. Let's keep this one going. Like, the turn 1 substitute's not really an issue. Okay, we put Golbat to sleep. That was nice. We won't get Toxic in this one. Come on. We do get the Super Potion on Gengar 1, though. Okay, and we take that one down, fortunately. Okay, Haunter is asleep. Okay, we get Haunter down without any whatchamacalls, any oh god, and we get the critical hit Psychic. I was gonna say we got Haunter down without any super potions, so we had 14 PP left in Water Gun just for the last Gengar. But of course, you know, just when you think you've gotten it, that's when she's gonna wreck you every time. Oh, we were so close to knocking that Gengar out there too. Okay. But we're through Gengar with decent PP and HP. Okay, Golbat goes down. We get Hypnosis on Haunter again. Okay, she doesn't heal the Haunter. Okay, we put Arbok to sleep finally and take it down. And now, can we put this one? No. Come on. Confuse Ray turn 1 and then Psychic turn 2. Once again, we've got all the setup. We've got everything that we need to win. And it's just so ridiculous to get the luck here. Now we're put to sleep and Dream Eatered. So okay, Gengar goes down though, but we are paralyzed. Okay, we finally get Golbat to sleep. Come on. Body Slam, there we go. Dream Eater can't affect us because we're paralyzed, which is fine here. Okay. She is doing super potions on the Haunter, but again, we're through with decent PP. And we get Psychic. Critical hit Psychic. Just, she doesn't have smart AI. She doesn't know to do that. It's just a matter of the game is just trolling us so hard here. Oh man. Stephanie, this is your revenge on me, isn't it? I know it. You're like, you took too long to make the video. I'm gonna make the game give you no luck whatsoever. Just get wrecked, guys. Wrecked. I mean, just consider, we're already at 150 resets versus how many resets we came in here with was like maybe 30? Just ballparking, I can't even remember anymore how many resets we had when we entered the Elite Four, but it definitely wasn't over 100. Okay, that one finally goes down. That one goes down. We're confused and hitting ourselves, and then Lick knocks us out. Okay. We're paralyzed. But we finally land Hypnosis. Okay, we just can't land anything. Not a one. Not a one, guys. Not a single hit. Never when it matters. Okay, and she's swapping back and forth like Agatha does. Okay, we finally put Haunter to sleep. Golbat, on the other hand, refuses to go to sleep. She switches to Haunter. And she super potions and switches back to Golbat, where we're both asleep. So, okay. Hypnosis on Haunter again. And she's doing the super potion thing, so that's her third super potion on Haunter. We have 10 PP to try to get through the final Gengar. And Dream Eater. Right, and that's the situation where if we were paralyzed, we'd be super happy. Like, oh yeah, use Dream Eater while we're paralyzed so we can't be affected. But it's just that she seems to just be getting the ranges where, you know, over and over again, she's just getting the move that she wants to use at the right time, right? And of course, the second we break the substitute is when she used the super potion. Just such a trolly battle. Okay. Okay, and we knock ourselves out in confusion in that one. Even though we're all the way at the last Gengar. Toxic, that's the end of that fight. But yeah, this is clearly a fight where we just need literally everything to go right. Everything has to go right in order to even have a chance at getting through this one. Sorry, that's right there. It's just not giving us any luck, so I think we just have to reset. Sorry, I'm resetting there too, because we're just not getting any luck. Okay. The one thing that does work sometimes is just counting turns, though, for a hypnosis. Okay, that one finally goes down. Haunter, fortunately, is easier when we're paralyzed. Okay, so Arbok does go down. Haunter's back asleep. Okay, we took Haunter down. And now it's, can we get through Gengar? Okay, we put it back to sleep. This is our best run so far. And we get Psychic. There we go. Oh, God. Because we have so many turns that we just can't even move because of paralysis. And then, you know, gives it enough turns to decide to use Psychic and wreck us, basically. Okay, let's try this again now. Come on. There we go. Okay. So we got paralyzed there by the, whatchamacall? By the Haunter, but not necessarily the worst situation. As long as we can land sleep and... Okay, we take it down with no heals, so that was good. And now, Gengar. Okay, we put Gengar back to sleep. She's super potioned. She's super potioned again. And Psychic. Come on. Come on. Like, I should have just started spamming Hypnosis there, I think, but... Like, we had enough PP. We just needed the hit. was that simple. Just give me the hit and I win. Hey, come on. Sorry, when we get that Mega Drain and we're at low health, I think we just have to give up. Ah, man. Okay, come on. And it uses Mega Drain and wrecks us. And we get a critical hit Mega Drain. Come on. Like, I understand she has a high crit chance because she's got high speed, but it's just very frustrating that every time it looks like we have a decent fight going, we just get wrecked by the stupidest bad luck. You know, when you're dealing with like a 1 in 4 chance that she uses Psychic at the end there to wreck you, right? You know, like she could have just done anything else and we would have probably won there on that last one where we were at the last Gengar. And I would like it much better if she had a fixed number of super potions for her whole team as opposed to per Pokemon. Like, that's one of the things in Gen 1 that's just kind of stupid, is when they have items for each individual Pokemon as opposed to for their full team. It just seems really cheap to me. There, I mean, Mega Drain and we're on red health. I think it's just done. Okay. Like, because we just have to get through so many things in this one that... Oops, it's already asleep. Rip. Okay. Okay, we're trying our best to take down this Haunter. Okay, and we knock ourselves out in confusion there. With only 8 HP, we're gonna knock ourselves out there, I know. Okay, there we're just getting terrible luck, terrible RNG. Okay, we take that one down finally, fortunately. Okay, water gun, water gun, water gun, water gun. Super potions there. Okay, we put Arbok to sleep. We're to the last Gengar on basically full health. We just barely survived a Psychic, but here's the problem. It got a special drop with Psychic, which means that Water Gun won't do enough damage. This is so stupid. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just resetting there. Okay. So we took Golbat down, which means no Toxic. And now this one's just going Mega Drain over and over again. Okay. Okay, we finally take that one down and we get Toxic. Come on. There are just so many 1 in 4 chances here that we just keep missing. Okay. You get Mega Drain there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got wrecked there. Toxic there. That's all she wrote for that one. And we get Psychic. Of course. Of course. 1 in 4 chance. She's gonna go for it. Sorry, but at this point I'm gonna get a little more liberal with my resets on the first Gengar. Just because we've already seen exactly what it takes to get through. So if it doesn't look like we're getting the luck, the ranges that we need, I think it's a good spot to just start resetting. Doesn't have to go Toxic there. And Toxic can miss. I don't think we've seen Toxic miss once, though. Hey, we're paralyzed, so at least Dream Meter won't work. We still have decent PP to take on the final Gengar. We can just get the luck. Okay. And nope. Nope. Psychic. Oh god. Oh god. I should just not talk. Not jinx it. Oh man. Sorry, when I'm already down in orange health and then I get another Mega Drain, that's pretty much all she wrote for the fight, so... But I mean, what we can see very clearly here, now that we're at 200 resets, is that as good as this one looks through the first half of the game, like that first half of the game is, for a lot of Pokemon, very, very easy. And it's only once they reach the Elite Four that Minimum Battles actually catches up to them completely and they get exposed. There are a lot of Pokemon that will be able to get this far on Minimum Battles. And then that will be the point where it becomes obvious that they're just not quite as good as they looked before. I think Poliwhirl's going to wreck this, though, because Poliwhirl's going to have Amnesia. And Amnesia, even with a move as weak as Water Gun, I think will just wreck here once it gets the setup off. Hey, Haunter goes down, but we get put to sleep. Oh god. Oh god. See, that one we're just not going to get through with enough PP to take down the final Gengar. This is the problem, because she swapped, so she uses even an extra super potion. Hey, body slam, body slam, body slam. Hey, we land Hypnosis, that's good. Hey, so that one goes down. We get paralyzed by Arbok, though. And Psychic. Hey. There's Toxic, so that's the end of that. Oh, God. We've been paralyzed, so once again, we can at least say we're not going to get Toxic, but we just get double Mega Drain instead. There's Toxic. That's the end of that. Okay. Oh, God. And we get wrecked there by the final Gengar. Yeah, I mean, if we get the turn 1 critical hit Mega Drain, I think we just reset there too. I just don't think there's any good reason to continue. And there's Psychic. Of course. Of course. We go through that super long battle, we get all the way to the end, and then he's just like, I'm just gonna use Psychic. Come on. Oh god. This one is just so ridiculous, guys. 226 resets now. Okay. And turn 1 Psychic yet again. Come on. Turn 1 Dream Eater. Turn 1 Hypnosis miss. Turn 1 Confuse Ray and not being fully confused. There are so many ways for us to get through that. We've only got the 2 Gengars left here. And she goes Psychic. Hypnosis, Confuse Ray, Psychic. Like, she just kept swapping Pokemon back and forth. Let us knock out all the weak ones. And then just said, nope, not gonna let you knock out my ace. Like, some of fighting Agatha is just figuring out what constitutes an automatic reset against her. Like, what conditions can happen that at that point you're so unlikely to win that you may as well just reset instead. Because otherwise you could always logic out that you should just continue the whole fight, because there's always a chance that she uses the wrong move and then you win, but So certain things that we know, like Toxic from Golbat is an automatic reset. I think a critical hit, Mega Drain, especially after we've already done damage to Gengar, is an automatic reset. Okay, that was a good range on that first Gengar. Get wrecked. It's just that sometimes it takes so long to get to a situation that's a clear reset, and so you end up taking, 3 minutes on a fight that you have basically no chance of winning, but you just don't know it until, you get so far into it. It would be nice if you knew that once you got to the last Pokemon, you were going to win, Like, those ones are always fairly smooth. And I mean, that's technically the case with this one. When we get to the Flareon, the Champion's Flareon, we will know, in fact, that we've won, because he's just going to use Reflect over and over again. Okay. Body slam. Takes Golbat down, but then we get Hypnosis. Oh, we were able to wake up. Okay. And we get wrecked. Okay. Body slam, body slam, body slam. Okay, that one goes down. Okay. We get paralyzed and can't hit for like every single turn from there on. Like, don't mind paralysis as long as we get moves. It's just that sometimes it seems to treat it like paralysis is like a 70% chance we don't move or something. Like there, I mean, we're paralyzed like 3 turns in a row, which is incredibly, incredibly unlucky. Like, that should not happen very often. Okay, Hypnosis Mist was good. Okay, Arbok needs to go to sleep. And there it's using Mega Drain, which means we're not going to have enough PP to take out the final Gengar. Even though everything else seems to be going fine. Like, I mean, even if I used save states here, this would just be so many resets to get through this. Okay. Leech Life is fine. Body Slam takes that one down, and we get... Okay, we woke up immediately, that was good. But now our Hypnosis refuses to hit. Okay, we're paralyzed, but that's kind of okay. Come on. Hunter just won't stay asleep. Turn 1 Dream Eater, but we were fully paralyzed, because, you know, if we need to be paralyzed in a key spot, we're gonna be paralyzed, you know? But that's okay, because even if we weren't paralyzed, we probably weren't gonna hit with Hypnosis, given our luck. I'm trying to decide which felt worse, having a disobedient Vulpix or playing this. Because, you know, the disobedience sucks, but at least you kind of know it's coming and you're just kind of sitting there laughing at it. This is a little bit more painful in the sense that you know exactly what you want to do at every point in the battle. You know exactly what your Pokemon's going to do at every point in the battle. And it's just RNG being terrible to you. Like, I'm not sure what the actual odds of winning this are, but I'd imagine that 1 in 200 is not unreasonable. And yet here we've had more than 200 resets and just no luck whatsoever. It's also worth noting, I'm pretty sure that the game's not perfectly random, because there are certain patterns that you can notice that a lot of times when she heals, for example, with her super potion, when her Pokemon is asleep, it's very likely that they're going to wake up the next turn. I'm sure there are people who know more than me that probably have solved most of the RNG of this game, actually. I say that because we know that the RNG of the game can be manipulated, which means it's not perfectly random. It's just close enough to random that different results are possible, but I'm pretty sure it's pseudo-random. Okay, we managed to put that one back to sleep. And we get Dream Eater. That has happened several times now, where we're in one hit range to knock out Arbok, and then she switches back to Haunter. And then we get Hypnosis Dream Eater after that. Hey. Okay. Try this again. Like, I'm sitting here pretty much trying to time out when it's likely to wake up, and then you know, try to put it back to sleep at that point, but... Come on. Sitting there using hypnosis and it misses, of course. Okay, so I think this is a spot to cut this one off, but I'm gonna do one last test before I cut this off, which is to see if Agatha's actually the only wall here. Like, the only major wall here. And fortunately with Gamehook, this is pretty easy to do. Because we can just look at our moveset here. Continue. Right, because we could normally learn Earthquake via TM. So if we just take Double Slap, because Double Slap's useless. Okay, and we try this with Earthquake. Let's see what happens. So here, instead of doing anything else, I'm just going to Earthquake and one-shotting. Hypnosis, Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam. Earthquake. We'll wreck there. Okay, we get wrecked on that one just because of being on low health. Right? If he does more like that, Lick, and a normal hit there, I think we're fine. Okay. Crit there. And we knocked ourselves out in confusion. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Okay, Earthquake, Earthquake. Then, as long as Gengar doesn't hit us with anything, there we go, Earthquake. So we'd get through that fight. So Earthquake solves that fight, makes it pretty simple. And we're not really using that move anyway, so let's get into, we weren't really using Double Slap anyway, so that's one TM. Now let's see what would happen against Lance here. Even without going anything else. So Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam. Okay. Thunderbolt hurts, but we can now Body Slam that one down. Gnosis. This is the Dragonair that I think can do the least to us. Like Hyper Beam, sure, but Body Slam. Aerodactyl's the one that we would be worried about here. Okay. There we survived wing attacks, so basically as long as we survive a hit there, think we might be in good shape. Okay, so Aerodactyl goes down. And now we're outsped by the Dragonite. Okay. So this is not an easy fight either. We'd be hoping for that Thunder to miss. So, yeah. Poliwrath basically gets here to Agatha, and it completely breaks down. We're gonna have to try this again with TMs, optimizing extra levels, and see how it goes. But that does it for this one. Pretty disappointing. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Okay, so let's continue this Poliwrath just a little bit, because basically we found that, sure, Earthquake gets us through the Agatha fight, but that still leaves another question on minimum battles, which is, how do we get through Lance? Now, I have a couple ideas, but the biggest idea that I have is actually to give ourselves access to Ice Beam or Blizzard. And these would be legal TM moves, so let's just test this really quickly. So in this spot, I would probably replace Water Gun with a move like Blizzard. And then we know Blizzard will only have 5 PP. So there we are. We have replaced Double Slap with Earthquake, and we've replaced Water Gun with Blizzard. Let's see how we would do in this situation then. So here we're going to get into the fight with Lance, where first things first, we're going to put Gyarados to sleep, and I'm just going to Body Slam on this one. See no reason to do anything else. We just want to keep it asleep, and we can take it down. Cool. Now, Blizzard is not quite a one-hitter there on this Dragonair, so that's actually pretty surprising to me. In that case, we might be better just body slamming down the Dragonairs, and now we're hoping for good luck here, because obviously Lance could just wreck us. So we're going Hypnosis again here. Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam, and Body Slam. Here I'm going to go Hypnosis on Dragonair, and I'm going to set up Earthquake. And Earthquake. There we go. 2 Earthquakes takes that one down. We miss with Hypnosis. Rip. But now I think we're really just hoping for a wing attack from this Aerodactyl. Once we get the wing attack, I think we're golden. Oh, Fly didn't one-hit. So that works too, but it's just not a one-hit KO with Blizzard, even though Blizzard is 4 times super effective there. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to use an Earthquake on Gyarados. We have to reset there because we don't have enough HP left to take on the Aerodactyl. Here, I mean, Hypnosis is just missing, but let's just see this. Okay. This is all just testing, guys. This is not, obviously, the main run. Okay, we put the Dragonair to sleep and immediately wakes up. And yeah, we really need that second Dragonair to go to sleep no matter what. So now we've gotten a badge boost, which might mean that... Oh man, Blizzard still doesn't one-shot here. Okay. So we put that one to sleep. Now Blizzard should one-shot. But we're still too slow here. Okay, so here's what I actually think we want. I think we want to get a couple of, if possible, a couple of Leers from this Gyarados. That's obviously not what we want. I mean, at least we got one Leer, I guess. Okay, now that's a range with Blizzard. Perhaps not great, but we'll take it. Okay. Just not enough health. Okay, let's see this again. See if we can just get good luck with Hypnosis here and not get a crit from that Aerodactyl. Right, we're back to body slamming here. Very close to a 4-hit KO, but it's a 5-hitter. We just keep missing Hypnosis is the problem. Okay, and we don't outspeed the Dragonite. Okay. So this, I mean, this battle is possible. Let's make that clear right off the bat, that this battle is not actually that bad, but we just need a really good range to get through it. Okay. Okay. Okay, that takes that one down. We get Hyper Beam, great. Okay. And we really need it to use Wing Attack. He doesn't know to use Fly there. He's just being a troll, basically, by just using Fly there every single time. Definitely nothing in his AI script that causes him to just always use Fly there, though. Okay. Rap's fine. Hyper Beam from Dragonair's not such a big deal either. It's a 3-hitter. Man, he just keeps using Fly though. Okay, critical hit there. And Thunder, we just need it to miss. It's, what, 70% accurate, if I recall correctly? And I mean, Fly has a 5% chance to miss, but we miss with Blizzard. Like, we're just not getting any ranges here. That's what this is about. Right? Like there, we, you know, don't get the one-hit KO range with Blizzard. You know, it's hard to beat the game on anything if you can't get a range. Like, come on. Okay, let's go back and do a proper minimum battles run with this.